Playing Lincoln Sudbury, and I went to go ride a kid, and like I went to go push him, and like my arm bent awkwardly, and like I knew something was wrong because like I couldn't really feel my arm, and I looked down, and like I saw like it was mangled, so I just walked off. They told me 6 weeks, and like I thought for sure my season was done, and like just by looking at my arm, I thought my season was done, but I recovered pretty quick in like a matter of like 4 to 5 weeks. And the doctors cleared me to play, and like they gave me a little brace to wear, which would help protect me, but felt very strong out there.
And you could see it out there today how he did some really good things for us. You know, it's funny. Nick does some great. Nick's not the dodger that Alex is, but Nick's a great finisher. So they both add a lot to our team. But it's nice to have Alex in there, and we'll be able to. It makes everyone be able to play a little bit harder, because we could rest guys a little more. So, but it was a great addition for us.
Pretty awesome. It was pretty exciting to be back on the field with all the seniors and being able to play and having that mindset.
I mean, I'm not surprised that it's Pinkerton. So a lot of stuff we've been doing this year is based on this game. And I think the kids too have been sitting on this game for a while. So I think you're going to see a much better performance than we had tonight. And I think you're going to see, I think these guys are ready to play. And they're not worried about what happened in the past. We're just going to focus on this one game right now. We'll let Pinkerton worry about the past and maybe, but they're good. I watched them play tonight. I saw them play once against Bedford, saw them play, against us, obviously, and I saw them tonight. So, there's some things that they do that we have to, maybe tweak a little bit. But, our matchup is they're aggressive. They're aggressive. So if they take penalties, our man up is in high gear right now. They haven't played zone all year. In the past, they've come out and played some zone. But against zones all year, we've just shredded zones because we're such a good shooting team. We make the extra pass. So I don't know what we're going to see different. I think we'll see what we get. One thing that'll be huge is the face-offs. We won the majority, not the majority, but we had the better of the face-offs in game one. And then in game the first of them versus Exeter today, I thought Exeter faced off, won. So that'll be key.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, we all love to play in big games, and we all get up for the big games, the out-of-state games. So to play them again, even in the championship, it's definitely huge. We love playing this team. Everyone gets fired up for it. So yeah, I think we'd like to see them again. They're just a fun team to play against, and it's a good atmosphere. The biggest thing was just, play a complete game. Don't try and take quarters off or plays off. Try and, put that complete game together. That's what Coach has been saying all year. Try and finish games. Try and, kind of close out the way that we want to, and no let up, really.
Pinkerton likes to play very physical. That's one of the things they do, is they play very physical to try and take you out of your element, your type of game. We are deeper than them, I think, with our roster, and probably talent-wise too. I would say we're deeper than them. They do have some players that can play and that are very good, so I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but it's just a matter of fact that we are deeper than them. So we'll be able to get more guys through, which will help us, in the long run of the game, fourth quarter type stuff. Most importantly, though, I think we learned that, the first game of the season is Pinkerton's rivalry. We put it on them pretty good, and we let them come back. I think we're going to be confident, and we're going to feel good about going into that game with them. That if we go in and just play our game, we just got to play our game. We got to relax, have fun, most importantly, because that's what it's about. If you're out there and you're working hard, you're not having fun, something's wrong. So we just got to go out and play to have fun, and play to win. We just can't let them want it more. That's the biggest thing right there, is not letting them want it more, because we got it. We just got to go out and play.
me personally, I was nervous. I always get a little nervous for the big games. So, but I mean, I was confident in our team that we were going to take it home, and we prepared. We're preparing since the beginning of playoffs for this game.
It felt like the last one. You know, it was weird just because the other seniors and I didn't have anything to do all day, so we had to keep ourselves busy, but also keep in that right mindset that we're playing a big game. And at the same time, we got to realize that it is a big game, but you can't treat it like a huge game. You know, you get the nerves, you get jitters. So I think everybody came in pretty even-keeled, which was good.
Ready, Jake?
I think Connor had a very flashy goal to start us off. Certainly one of the more impressive ones I've ever seen him score, and probably one of the most impressive ones I've seen him score, period. It was a real cool move. He did like a kind of behind the back, or not, it was like a no-look, like wraparound, like shovel shot. It was very cool. I certainly would have had a harder time doing that, so it's very impressive. But it just set the tone. You know, we were ready to go, and he clearly got everyone fired up.
Because that's like a famous college lacrosse player's move, and we've been just joking around and doing that in practice and seeing if anyone would be able to do it in games. And he actually called. He said, "First time I take it, I'm going to try this move," and he got it.
I don't know. Me and Tom Hurley have been practicing shots like that, just off to the side, the whole season. And it's just kind of situational. It just came up, and I figured I'd try it, and lucky enough I won it. I think we still felt good because we had the lead, but I think we knew that there was kind of a whole other level we could get to, and we still weren't playing our best lacrosse. So at halftime, we focused on just coming out fired up, and especially for us seniors, you know, this is your last half of your high school career. Just leave it all out there and play with no regrets.
It was definitely a little more back and forth than any of us would have liked that early on, but you know, that happens. We came to play in the second half, so that's what counted.
There were times where I definitely felt nervous when they would have the ball for a while, and because lacrosse is a game of runs. I mean, you could score 2-3 goals like that. So, I mean, we didn't have as big of a lead as we would have liked to kind of, be relaxed and sit on it. But yeah, so there were times where we were nervous and we definitely wanted the ball in our stick. That's why towards the end of the game, probably maybe halfway through the fourth quarter, maybe a little past that, we just started killing the ball and taking long, deliberate possessions to kind of waste some of that clock away. But yeah, there were times where we definitely wanted the ball. And we should have.
You can't have the mentality of oh no, this is slipping. Even if you know that that's the case, you just have to grind it out. You gotta be able to be headstrong enough to see what you're doing wrong and try and minimize the mistakes. And I think we did a real good job of that. We did a great job in net. Our poles moved with the ball well, and towards the end in the fourth quarter, we did a great job possessing the ball and not letting them get it, especially when we had to keep it in the box. We did a great job possessing the ball, getting through, making sure everyone cycled through so no one got doubled or anything like that. It was a pretty well-rounded fourth quarter, I would say.
To the end. I mean, there wasn't really a time where we knew that we had it locked up, but when we started spreading it in a circle and killing it with, I don't know, a couple minutes left, and there's about a minute and a half left and a minute left, and time's clicking down, you kind of know in your head that you got it.
There's nothing like it. I was just watching the clock. I wasn't even watching the game anymore. I was getting so excited, just ready to celebrate. It's a surreal feeling. It really is.
I gotta be honest with you, right after Connor scored that one, and then we put another one in, I kind of had the feeling like, it's gonna be tough for us to lose this tonight. Like, it was just, everyone was in such a zone, the way Jake was seeing it, the way Connor was moving with the ball and pushing the envelope there, the way that Johnny Miller was moving around, getting his hands free and ripping them. Everyone was just playing great. Max and Johnny K doing a great job on defense in the middle of the field, moving with the ball. Everyone was in their zone, and it made for a real fun game. And it just, you kind of got the sense, like I said, right off the bat, that it was just our game to lose.
Assistant coach, Mr. Pat Gabriel. Assistant coach, Mr. John Self. Assistant coach, Mr. Luke Gomes. And assistant coach, Mr. Colin DeLay. And the gentleman that is in charge of this outstanding program, 5-time defending champion, the head coach, Mr. Prince. Team picture! Team picture in here. Let's go! Oh, okay. Boys!
It's pretty exciting, just like carrying on like the legacy for my brothers, because they were here before me, and just like keep on winning those championships and keep battling and being the best team in the state. It's pretty unbelievable.
It's really an honor to be a part of such a winning program and to play a solid role in that. I feel really blessed to have been part of that. Like, I've been a part of championship teams at Bedford, and it did not feel nearly as good as it did now.
It's just, I don't even know. I don't think that's, well, it has never happened in New Hampshire, I know, but just winning one is unheard of, basically, and then winning 5 in a row, that's something. And being a part of that all 4 years is just amazing.
It's tough to describe. It's pretty special. Winning a state championship every year you're in high school, and getting this 5th straight one is huge for the school, for Coach Cameron, for everyone. It's a big milestone, and it's pretty special.
Sure, it's going to be fun to watch. I think that they have a couple guys on that team that are pretty explosive, and some guys that are ready to step up next year and have real big impact years. They lost quite a few pretty talented seniors, but I think that they have the youth, and the guys are ready to step up and make the plunge to make a run for 6.